Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well today. I've got another RLCS recap video for you guys. And yes, my voice is completely gone. A little bit of sickness, a lot of shouting from this past weekend, and mostly sickness though, just not gotten over it. Although I do feel way better than I did. Just sound a lot worse now, so you'll have to bear with me. It's not going to be a pleasant sound for you guys to listen to. I'm just going to try and record, push through it, and get the video out anyway, because I don't want to miss videos. I already missed one yesterday, so apologies for that. We recently played the RLCS Open Qualifier number 1, and the first weekend of it was the past few days. It started on Friday, day 1, Saturday, day 2, and it ended yesterday on Sunday. And we ended up going completely undefeated throughout the entire thing. Didn't drop a single game, which is pretty good. Our level of opponents, wasn't too high, so, nothing crazy to go undefeated, but still a nice little confidence booster, and some good ability, some really good goals, and some good mechanics really showed on this weekend from our team. So I'll be showing some of the highlight goals for you guys today, talking a little bit about our results, other teams' results, and stuff like that. So let's get straight into it. Now, if you don't know how a Swiss stage works, it's first to 3 wins. If you lose 3 series, you're out of the tournament. If you win 3 series, you're through to the next weekend, which starts on Friday in a few days' time. So obviously massive spoilers in this video. Already spoiled, we are qualified for the next weekend, which is absolutely fantastic. Other teams that are qualified, there was really no upsets in the end. There were a few individual upsets in series. For example, Fast Forward, Compact, Mike Boy, Edgeby beating Vitality, the supposed best team kind of going into the tournament in a lot of people's eyes. So small upsets here and there. Nothing too crazy happened overall though. So in the first series, we played against a young French up-and-coming team called Just Chilling. These guys, Mimio Sama, Reiko, and Flaco, they were pretty good. First series nerves, first game nerves in particular. Mechanics weren't really off, maybe just playing a little bit too quickly in certain scenarios, not taking enough time here or there. But some decent plays scored all around, like a lovely sidewall fake on the skim, and then we get a redirect, calling off Stizzy for that skim there. So a very nice, a few nice plays coming out here. And big shout out to these guys. These guys played well, especially Flaco in particular in this series. We'll see a very nice goal hit from him for the 4th one of this game in a bit. But yeah, some really high level showed from this tournament. Super happy with this team so far. Early days, everyone's super hard working, and the comms are great. You'll see some comms in this video, maybe one clip of something quite funny happens. But after this game, we'll breeze through most of the goals from the other games, and speak a little bit about other series in particular. In this first series, just warming up, trying to get used to the feel kind of tournaments again. RLCS is a different level of pressure, and even in the early stages, especially in the early stages of tournaments, you can definitely feel a little bit of pressure and maybe rushing into certain 50s like that a little bit too quickly. But check this shot out by Flaco. A very nice corner dual tap to the bottom corner. Really nice stuff, 4-4. So a little bit of a tight game here. These guys were honestly our hardest opponents in the entire day. Not on paper. We had harder opponents in terms of names throughout which we'll see in a bit. But these guys gave us our closest match at least, So every game was a 1-goal game against these guys. We ended up winning every game, of course. We went undefeated, like I said at the start of the video. But there was an overtime, a 5-minute overtime at that, in the game 2, which ended in a goal, in a quick overtime in game 3. So a few overtimes here and there, a few close games. Overall, it did feel pretty comfortable still, feeling very good with the team, especially in overtime situations, feeling very composed. Everyone's playing super well, which we'll see. So very happy for that as we bump our teammate. Nothing to worry about too much though. But we'll skip ahead in this one because I do want to kind of breeze through this first series and go on to the next one really, where we start kind of scoring more. But a very nice pass from Stizzy, some good speed by us, and a nice shot over them to get the last goal of this game to put us up 1-0 in the series. So we win game number 2 in a very long overtime, 5 minutes. Won't be showing that one too much, not too much happening. A very nice play from Yoris. We get a double tap /50 off that last guy there for a goal. So a good transition for our first goal of the last game of this series. These guys score a mostly flick transition from defense. Don't know why I didn't challenge, being a little bit too relaxed, letting them come forward, and then a little bit panicky on the goal line from Stizzy to pre-jump. So a few errors all around. I should have challenged for sure. That was the main error. And then in the second goal of this game, Stizzy makes a nice play off the side where he pushes it forward. We try and get the bump by turning ball cam off, and then we notice the guy's staying on the ground. The ball's there. Might as well flip and get some sort of touch. We do manage to get that touch and put the goal in. A very nice fake for it here from Stizzy. Insta pass left, but he does take a touch. As soon as he takes that touch, I should realize it, go behind him. He can't pass anymore. We still play for the pass though, and obviously we get dunked in. It's in our net, 2-2. And then the last goal of this game was just a very simple, nice transition, basically. Good 50 from Stizzy to force it behind him. We take a boom out. Stizzy bumps the midfield guy, which gives me a slight 1v1. We basically just keep ball cam off, see when that guy challenges. Whenever you're underneath the ball, guys, you're always going to be first as long as you have a decent amount of reaction time and awareness about you. And then you can get a free goal, 3-2, to win the first series of the day. So 1-0 going into round 2, feeling good in the team. Series could have been better. Everyone knew it. It's nothing to worry about too much. Still a 3-0 sweep. And some decent goals, some decent gameplay, some decent mechanics. Maybe playing a little bit too quick in certain scenarios that we can take into game 2 of the day. Okay, hopping straight into series 2 of the day. We play against Fast Forward, who just came off of a win against Vitality. Mike Boy Compact showed some good performances at the FIFA E World Cup a few weeks back. So this team was very kind of hyped as underdogs, I guess, going into the tournament. And they won the first round against Vitality 3-1 at that. Not really too close. They played extremely well. Maybe Vitality struggling a little bit. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. Super noisy outside. Very nice play here from the team, by the way. Super nice pass from Stizzy to me on the backboard. We go for a kickoff strat. Sorry about all the rewinds here, but we go for a kickoff strat. Win the ball forward. It pinches off or 50s off. Stizzy gets the backboard pass to me. We pass it down to Yoris, top left corner. Really, really nice stuff. 2-0 up in this game number 1. But yeah, Fast Forward, they did beat Vitality. Vitality probably not showing their strongest performance yet, which I'm not honestly too surprised about. I know it's very easy to say, you know, after it happened, but they did clean it up for the rest of the series. It's still probably not as convincing as they should have been, but they will be fine in the long run at least. I do expect, you know, it's a prediction, happy to be proven wrong. I do expect it might take them a little bit of time to warm up into their true level, and it might come up later in the year kind of thing, rather than instantly, I will say. So we'll see if that's true. Very well may not be, but that's a cop-out answer. Very easy to say both of those things. So I'll move on from that. But a lot of people were asking if I wanted to do or if I could do an EU predictions video and not include my team because I said so. I don't really like doing prediction videos of regions I'm competing in. You have to put your team at first, is what I said. A lot of people suggested, you guys in the comments of the last video, to do one without my team. I was thinking about it. I probably won't do one. If you want my quick, you know, rankings or what I would have done genuinely before the first day, I was thinking about recording it like 2 days ago, maybe yesterday. I was going to do KC1, Ninjas 2, Vitality 3, and then from there you can throw in, you know, other teams and do whatever really. But those are the top 3. If you want it very quickly, that's what I would do right now. Right now, excuse me, sorry. But all very quickly can change within 2 days, in about 4 days time when the actual regional starts. So, you know, that's how these things work. But Vitality, they did fix it up. Fast Forward, they looked pretty good in their first series against us. They looked fine. We just played a lot better. We scored some nice goals here and there. We'll skip ahead from now and start just showing mainly the goals of these games. Stizzy makes a very nice play, fakes out that guy. 50's the last guy. Yoris, some nice speed to slot it in at the top corner hit. And then the last play was really nice by Yoris. We'll actually go from his point of view for this. He throws it forward. A little bit of a double commit from Fast Forward, but Yoris takes control, goes under one, goes over the next guy with a low 50. So a little bit of a strange 50 there for that to go top corner from the ground. But a really nice play from Yoris to send us up 4-0. Game 1 secured. game. Number 2, we're 1-0 down. We go for a Gentlemates kickoff, which is basically a hard cheat to one side, to the opposite side of your kickoff taker. Kickoff taker delays the kickoff, forcing it to that side. The best scenario is it goes forward to this position, and you basically just score an open net because this cheater is waiting for the middle of the ball, basically. And that results in a lot of goals. It didn't go exactly to plan. It goes a little bit to the side. So we just take a delayed 50. We hit it forward, and then we bump this last guy for a free shot from Stizzy in over the last guy behind his head. Very nice stuff, 1-1. So some really good plays overall. We do go down this game again. I actually do want to see what this is real quick. Oh, yeah, I could have jumped for this, but I basically called Yoris to go because I thought he was on the back, or he was on the backboard. I thought he could reach it, and then he couldn't. And so I was like, should have jumped here and just took it myself, because even if you double commit here, not an issue. So bit of a mistake there, but we do concede a goal, 2-1. Could have played the 50 in the better corner as well from our team there. So a couple of mistakes all around, but some really nice kind of plays to get it back. Goes fake here. Stizzy takes it over. I thought he would take a shot, but he just delays the 50. Passes it over to Yoris. Yoris forces 2 out. Gets the reset. Wasn't sure if that ball was bouncing crossbar down or backboard. Does go backboard, so I jumped a little high, but we still get it. No open net misses in this game, so we're all good. And the last goal of this game was in an overtime. We force out a double commit. Yoris basically floats for the 50 and forces out 2 to go. Bit panicky from this team in this series, or especially in this game at least, and we get the open net finish. Yoris slots it in, and 3-2 in this game. We'll quickly go to the last game, show the goals, and then we'll go to the last series of the day, where we play a former teammate of mine in Yoris's Scrub Killer. So we'll show all the goals in that game, or in that series, which there's a lot of them. So we'll go through that in a bit. But the first goal of this game, we take a nice dribble, pass 1, force out the last guy to take a touch. Yoris takes over from me. He makes a nice play in the corner, bumps 1, basically bumps 2, forces him to be awkward at least, and Stizzy gets the finish in the end. So very nice stuff. We do concede a goal to go 1-1. Stizzy tries to play it back, loses control, and I was a little bit slow. I was a bit disappointed that I just didn't turn quicker and get up quicker. But we do make up for it. A very nice play around the corner, around another guy. So a 1v2 there, and we get the goal 2-1. And then, oh yeah, a really nice play here. Oh yeah, okay. We're going to listen to the comms for this one.
Yeah.
No.
Go back.
Up.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Yours?
Yeah, back.
Yep, I got it.
Nice.
One
Forward.
touch.
Nice.
Back right.
I can cut.
Yeah.
Your last. On him. Can.
I got it.
Nice save.
Fake.
Nice fake.
Yours.
Nice. Keep going,
Nice.
Sis.
Keep going.
Wait.
So a little bit of a miss from Yoris on the side we'll read there. Leads us in a 2v1. We get the low 50. It's a goal at this point. You know, they just have to force it in. Stizzy, the only thing he can do, you know, well, the one of two things, he fakes or he hits it to the side. He plays the fake on the goal line, which is super smart, and ends up faking this guy into absolute oblivion. We have to show it from his point of view. It's so funny. Oh, wait, not this guy. Where is he? Edgeby. Come here. There you are. This guy. You get absolutely fakes. Stizzy takes it to the side. And he gets a very nice solo play. Open net. Easy stuff. Really, really insane fake. So some very smart plays. And another really smart play. We make a first touch on the backboard. And we recover it with a backflip of some sorts. Get the recovery with the reset. Get the dunk on that guy. Try and stay in the air. A little bit, you know, what's the word? A little bit ambitious there, but nothing too crazy. And beautiful fake by Stizzy. He realizes that last guy compact underneath him that you guys cannot see right now. There you are. He's behind my face cam. Compact is basically pushing up for his soft touch because Stizzy's moving with no pace. He can't hit it hard. He's pushing up for the soft touch. If Stizzy fakes it, Yoris can go behind him and take a free shot. Really, really smart stuff from the team. 4-1. And yeah, that's really the game. No other goals happen from there. And that is the series. Let's go on to the last series. Okay, in this last series, we're playing our good old teammate Scrub Killer. It was a, you know, we obviously just beat these guys. It was we scored. It was 19-1 in goals. It was crazy. We scored 19 goals. We conceded a goal in this first game. We'll show the goals basically. Stizzy makes a nice challenge, gets the open net in the end. These guys didn't play too well. They obviously aren't, completely at that level, I guess. But they were 2-0 in this round. They had some good series against some other teams, so I guess they can. I think they had a couple of easier teams, though. They still showed some good level against those guys. Stizzy makes a really nice play here. Sorry, I've rewound this about 6 times, but ceiling pass, leaves the ball, gets the bump on that guy. Yoris, top corner shot, goes in off 2 defenders there, but a really nice play regardless. And yeah, some great plays all around. But yeah, this series was obviously fairly simple. They do get a goal here. Vorsful puts it off the backboard to Glifty. A little bit of a double commit there. Could have had the save, but it's not the end of the world. Do concede a goal. We finish off with a nice few goals, a good 50 into an open net there. A nice pass from Stizzy off the ground into the air from Yoris. Yoris to the backboard. Stizzy stays around, gets a free shot. 5-1. And then Yoris again. By the way, this game, this one particular game, I finished on like 200 points. I have 100 here. I'm just watching for all this game. Yoris goes off the backboard, Stizzy off the ceiling. Really nice stuff, freestyling. I'm like, guys, let me get involved in this game. Yoris, mid, please. Thank you. 7-1. Good stuff on 0 seconds. Get me a goal. Get me above that 200 point mark in this game. Can't be having that. Game 2, pretty much the same thing. 8-0. We start scoring right from the start, really. Yoris makes a ceiling play, loses the ball, so we just take over, take a nice touch pass 1, make him awkward, slot in the angle. Second goal is a play from Yoris, flicks it high, follows it up, 50s this last guy by floating. Off the ceiling, we just have to beat the last guy, get a nice shot in, 2-0. We chase that guy, Stizzy gets a block straight in, and then straight after the kickoff, a block, we score. So a lot of goals, a lot of quick goals, a lot of just kind of outspeed plays, a lot of mistakes, I guess, from the opponents as well. 5-0, 6-0. We get a nice demo. I'll have to show this, to be fair, from Yoris's point of view. Very nice stuff. We call Yoris to come forward to us because we're low boost. Get a quick kind of 1-2, not 1-2, but just a quick pass, basically, to that guy. We bump the following guy. Yoris bumps the last guy. It's just great stuff. He pops it on the bounce as well. Not easy stuff, not easy mechanics. Really nice 50s all around. We call, I'm calling that I'm going to bump the last guy. Yoris tells me in comms that there's no one there. I'm like, why is there no one there? I'm bumping him and I'm just bumping thin air here. Like, there's just no one there. I was like, why did he not just score then? But he does make a nice pass, 7-0. And yeah, that is... Oh no, we're missing a goal here. What's this last goal? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, just a quick challenge. Open that. 8-0 in this second game. And we'll quickly show the last game before we wrap up this tournament recap. Or this kind of first part of the qualifier recap. We're playing the rest of the tournament next weekend, of course. First goal, what is this? Is it just a pass and play? I think this got blocked. Very nice pass from Stizzy. Does get blocked, but Yoris opened that shot. He calls us in, so I leave it. I also was going to try and steal that or get a block on the last guy maybe, but he wasn't there. We get a pass over to Yoris. He does miss his shot. We just take a pass 1, fake the last touch, let Stizzy take over. Really nice shot around the last guy. Yoris edges out. Stizzy probably takes over in a second, passes mid. We get the open net. And then the last goal of this game, probably we take a good touch, force it back, demo, scrub before he can react, and Yoris gets a touch over the last guy. Stizzy finishes. So 4-0 in the last game. We'll let the rest of the gameplay play whilst we speak in the background. But yeah, some decent stuff. Some really good goals, some really good levels shown. Everything's going good. Hopefully we can play up to our level and continue improving and continue working hard over this next week to play well in next weekend. Big weekend. Hopefully everyone will be watching. We've not got anything sorted org-wise just yet at the time of recording this. 3:27 p.m. on Monday the 6th. We don't have anything signed whatsoever, despite you hearing that we've signed to whoever and whatever. Nothing is genuinely true right now. We are talking to a couple of organizations closely, so we'll see how that goes over the next couple of days. But hopefully we'll be signed before the regional. Maybe not. Maybe we'll be going under Stormtroopers again, like we were in this qualifier. And if that's the case, hopefully you guys will be watching and supporting, regardless of who we're underneath. Thank you guys for all the support recently. Other notable results in this tournament: Carmine Corp going 3-0, Gentlemates going 3-0, Ninjas in Pajamas 3-0, us 3-0, and then the 3-1 teams I think were GK Esports, or at least rumored GK Esports, which is Archie, Joyo, Oli, and a couple other teams. Vitality went 3-1, Rizex, Gorfs, and who's the last player? Risk Fox went 3-1. So some good teams making it. Mike Boy's team actually didn't qualify, so we didn't have the strongest of opponents. You know, these guys were very, easy to a no round compared to what you could usually get. You're never going to have that crazy opponents in tournament qualifiers like this, and going into the main event. That's where it gets harder, of course. But we still got a little bit of easier opponents compared to what we could have got. None of our opponents actually made the regional in the end, so we got blessed. But you can only play what's in front of you. We beat these guys handily and showed some decent level. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. A little bit rushed, a little bit of a sore throat, a bad voice. So hopefully it wasn't too much of a struggle if you did make it to the end. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Hopefully you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Drop a sub to the channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.